Hi everyone, hopefully you all had a fantastic Saturday. I was going to continue working on the port building. I want to put a crane on it, so apparently there is a treadmill crane design, but I need to figure out a build for it and I haven't had time to put one together. So I'm going to put that one on hold for the moment and come back to that on Monday. And in the meantime, going to start work on a church on the hill just here, and the path from there up to the portal. Well, that's the plan anyway. So we got some materials together. So I need to go and grab some other little bits because it'll be a similar palette to this. So I need some sand, some normal sandstone and some cut sandstone. So let's see if I have any of that in storage. So yeah, that's the plan. Like I say, we will start the church until I can come up with a design for a crane to go on top of the port building. So that's sand. Got some sandstone and cut sandstone. That's cool. That's not really a lot of sand. May have to quickly go dig a tiny bit of sand, which isn't too bad because the Resource World's entrance just over the other side of that lane. So let's dump them in here and sleep. That way you guys get a little bit of light. Let's make it daylight and then we'll head to the Resource World for a minute. Shouldn't take more than a minute or two. I just want a couple of stacks of sand. Right, where are you? You're down here, aren't you? I need to probably move this to a better location. Desert. There we go. This way will do. There we go. Yeah, that one doesn't have efficiency on. Oh, okay, what happened to my other shovel? I think I must have put it away, so I guess it's going to have to do. Hi Asha, how are you doing? What have you been up to the past couple of days? Right, so how much is that? Just a few more. We don't need tons of sand. Like I say, it's just a detail block, not a main building block at this point. I just wish I'd brought my other shovel because it would have been quicker. You're working on design and draining out more of the ocean monument bottom part. You got that done this morning? Oh, that's cool. I look forward to seeing it. Hi Ellie, thank you for the meow. Right, so we got a couple of stacks now of sand. That should do it. Like I said, didn't need much. Hi Asha, thank you for the creeper, Asha. So yeah, the plan is for today to build a small church on the hill. I was saying that I've looked up online about cranes for the Tudor period, and one of them is a treadmill crane. But I need to come up with a design. I haven't had time today to do that, but at least I know what I'm going to be working on. So how many is that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Guess I could put it there, but then it'd end up overhanging, so maybe not. How about this side? Yep, it always makes me jump. Which is cool. Keeps me awake. Right, so if I do that, then I can do this here. I'm just trying to lay out the framework. 1, 2. If I'm just seeing if it's big enough or if I'm going to have to alter sizes and how much room I've got. Now I'm going to move you. I don't like you being here because I want the entrance to be there. How much of a drop is it down there? It's a bit, if I brought it over one block, it'd be a bit too much. So 1, 2, so 2, 4. That's 15, so that's fine. So let's do the same this side. So I don't want it to be a rectangle. My only problem is this bit runs right into the side of this hill. Which I don't like, so I'm going to make it a little narrower. Which is fine. And 1, 2, 3. It's okay, we'll just do it that bit. So, how's your weekend going? But then, thinking about it, it's a work day, isn't it, for you, Asha? Usually. Have I got... Yeah, I can do that. I think I'm going to make it kind of wonky looking. There we go. Just a little bit of dirt. There we go. Yep, that's not too bad. And a little bit of a side entrance that way. Excuse me, just grab a drink. Right. Let's start pillaring up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what are your plans for the weekend, Ali? Staying inside and staying out of the wind? Because, yep, the weather isn't brilliant out there at the moment. I went out for a meal with my brother and sister today. It was nice to see them. It was New Year when I saw them last, so that was cool. Oops. Guess I better eat, otherwise I'm going to end up dying. Working sandwiches. I had a mixed grill, so it was sausages, pork chop, steak, ham, chips, peppercorn sauce, and some veggies. It was a pub lunch, so it's not something I do that often, but it was nice to see the family. Then I came home and fell asleep because I was too full. So that was pretty much my Saturday. They can be, yes. Love them to bits, but I guess we can all be that way. We all have our own way of doing things. I'm just as bad as the next person. What? 6. Oops, one too many. They're a fair distance. That's a good and a bad thing because it, like you say, it's nice to see family once in a while, but Because I was going to move that 8 one, wasn't I? I guess I... Never mind. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. And we're all like that though. When you're living in each other's pockets, it can be a bit hectic. It's nice to see them. But I couldn't live in their pockets, constantly see them. I like my own space. Doesn't mean to say I love them any less. I just need my space. It's a standing joke that they can never get hold of me because I'm terrible that way. It's not a case of not wanting to speak to them. It's a case of it's hard work. Ah, it's cool that you visit your siblings. Right, so in one of these should be some scaffolding. Knew there had to be some somewhere. And it'll be nice to visit them for you. Oops. I want you to go upwards, not alongwards. At least I don't have to worry about these ending up on half slabs and breaking. That's cool. Almost there. Just trying to get round the edge. That's a little bit too close. Want to leave myself a little bit of a gap. That's all right. Didn't turn out too bad. Okay, let's I need to strip those logs so afterwards and not fall off. Right. Or try not to fall off. Don't think I will bother with these edges. I'm not sure about those. So I will leave those blank for now and we'll figure out the design when we get to that stage because that needs to go up higher. Kind of that side, I think I want to kind of have the bell tower. I'm a bit closer than I needed to be. Need to come out an extra block. I do like that we can actually build forward with scaffolding. I understand in bedrock you can do that with other blocks. Yeah, definitely useful. Right, half slabs. Oh yeah. Was I going? Hmm. I put in. Hmm. I guess it's not too bad. I just wasn't sure about switching this out for spruce. I'm just looking at that spruce with a contrast. So I'm wondering whether to switch these to spruce. But I don't think I have a lot of spruce. I went and chopped some dark oak, but I didn't chop any spruce earlier. Hmm. I don't think I would have enough to do that. Maybe. Oh, I put a little bit of detail work into these walls as well earlier before I went out for a meal. Yeah, but the thing is, I've used spruce there and I've used spruce there. I don't necessarily want to continue just using spruce. It might be worth leaving this one just all dark. We'll see how it looks. I can always switch it out at the end. Plus, it's not quite the same because the bark's on those ones, whereas it's not on these. So it is a little bit of a contrast, just not a lot. We'll see. Hmm. I'll think about you. Just put in a little bit of overlap on this. I forgot these ones. That is why I'm not sure about this, the way it joins in. There we go, falling again. Yeah, that's the thing. It could be balanced out with the lightness of the sandstone, etc. We'll see how it looks in the end once everything's gone together. That's a good thing. My taking out those blocks isn't going to affect the build at itself. It's not like there's gravity involved. If I took these blocks out, anything built on top of it would fall down. Which I must admit I do like. Otherwise, it would be a pain. You just imagine building with gravity on. all of a sudden you don't like what you've done and you want to replace the blocks, but you have to tear it down and start again from scratch. Yeah, I'm glad we don't have to do that. Right, so I want you. Let's think. It's going to be a church roof. How many stairs would I get from that? And do I have more stairs in storage? Uh, what do we have? See, I like that roof, so I may do something similar. Okay, so logs. Crafted. Yep, I don't have much of that lot available. Okay, that's fine. I'm really running low on wood. Oh yeah, default gravity in Minecraft would be brutal, yes. It definitely wouldn't be fun. Put you there. I want it to overhang one, which is why I've moved out here. But this is going to be an edging block rather than the main block for the roof. I think I'm going to do the cobble. I think. It may change because with the sandstone colour for I wonder how much copper do I have? So I'm wondering if copper would look good on there. But I'm not sure I have that. Ah, that's wrong. Or is... No, it's fine. Because the only places, even though I've taken it out here, it's not actually going to go up. So what I'll need to do is something like that and have an overhang. Then this can go here, so that probably needs to disappear. So does that, because that's not right. Get the shape. Because I'll need to come out one extra. I'll need to do the same on that side and bring it this way to meet. Right, so that's where that would start. I may end up switching some of those blocks out, but that's fine. I need the crafting bench. Let's move the bed as well. Remember to set the spawn point. You can go in here. Have slabs. I have some stairs. Okay, we'll see how that does. Hey. Just this time next week, and we'll be starting the new Titan craft season. Should be cool. It starts around, what, about 5 PM our time, Ali? That does that. No, that's our time. The command in that they've used converts it to local time for everybody. So that's the time it starts. And it won't be just when I have to sleep. No, it will start at 5 PM UK time. It's a different time for the guy, 5 hours earlier for the East Coast, 8 hours earlier for the West Coast. And obviously an hour later for those, for Eliza and what have you. So it gives us a few hours before having to sleep. Plus it's a Saturday evening, so it depends if you're working Sunday or not. Okay, so that does that. So just that one there to do, and then I can, the dots are joined. Yes, we do have, yes, we have some Aussies. There are some Aussies that play on the server. The majority of people, yes. Some are in retirement age, some are school age. So there is a big mix. Try that again. Yep, a whole spectrum, which is awesome. Okay. Guess I didn't make enough stairs. Yep. Yeah, it's like Grampy's older than I am, and a couple of others are. But yeah, we had some who were a lot younger too. Yeah, I am a Spectrum child, by the way. By that I mean a child that loved ZX Spectrum, but probably somewhere on the autistic spectrum as well. There is a number of people who are that on Titancraft too. And yep, I remember Spectrum PCs way, way, way back in the day. And the BBC PCs. Right, so that gives me an outline all the way around. Now, which isn't too bad. So I know where the roof line is kind of going to go. Yep, there used to be BBC computers and IBM computers, and I remember learning on one in school. One, two, 4, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there was lots of weird and wonderful makes in the day. I remember the old Commodore 64, which was kind of a hybrid. It was more of a gaming console than anything, though. With the tape deck. Showing my age, but that's fine. They were fun. Right, so don't need that, so I need to come round to here. Hi, Zalvi. How are you doing? And thank you for the gas scream. It is. I must admit, I wouldn't go back to being a teenager for anything. Yeah, no. Right, so that gives us that. So that makes us, gives us a little bit of shape. So how you doing, Salvi? Yeah, I feel sorry for teenagers in this day and age. I really do. They seem to have a lot more rubbish put on them than we did. Maybe if I bring one of these out a little bit, it will help. Make it easier to get around. You've just finished dinner. That's cool. Anything good? What did you have for your dinner then? Hopefully it was something yummy. Right. I'm just gonna, I should have done it as I was going round, just knocking out the top couple of these to make it easier. When I get around to stripping all the logs. Spaghetti with mushroom sauce. That sounds cool. And that's, in fact, that sounds awesome. I'll have to look up on mushroom sauces. The tomato based ones have been upsetting my stomach a little bit lately, so it might be worth my trying an alternative sauce with it. And to be honest, I never think to look for an alternative sauce to go with spaghettis and pastas. But now that you mentioned that, I may have to just look up how you do that. You know, I'm doing that. And to be honest, I need to knock those out. I already knocked them out that side. You know, this is maybe a little bit too narrow. Oh no, that was the wrong one to knock out. Being dippy again. I need to get a dippy emote. I've got plenty of slots. I just need to figure out ideas of what to do with them. Cream and garlic based sauce goes well with some green stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's fantastic to know, Ali. Right, you make them with herbs, flour, and water, or alternatively with heavy cream. That's cool. Thank you for the suggestions. I will have to give them a try. I plan to go shopping tomorrow, so at some point. I will see what I can pick up and try. But to be honest, that's the thing. I think of it. I think of when I think of spaghetti and pasta, I automatically think of a tomato-based sauce, and I shouldn't. Because I'm sure there's hundreds of sauces out there that aren't tomato based and that are fantastic. But I guess you kind of get stuck in a rut. It's not really surprising. When I used to hate tomato as a kid, I just couldn't stomach it. And then for a period of time, I was fine with it. And now I'm kind of going back to it giving an upset stomach. So there's no point worrying about it. It's just a case of, okay, find something alternative. Yeah, I was concerned at that. There's going to be a very narrow area. Oh well, never mind. It's supposed to be a bell tower, or one of them is, and the other one was supposed to be a small area. But yeah, it's a little bit smaller than I would want. If anything, I would probably take it back one more. In fact, I may do that now before we get further with it. Rather than let it get too far in the build and I really dislike it. Doesn't have to be a lot bigger, just an additional set of blocks. Okay. Yep, it could function well as an isolation chamber, yes. I could theoretically, in fact, that's a good point. I have some clerics who are currently staying at the inn. I could have a cleric in here so I can trade with him from in here. And the same on this side. Yep. We're putting it back. Right, so that was there, this one's here, and that one goes there. Okay, what happened to the other blocks? They have to be here somewhere. Yep. So at the moment, they're in the one of the upstairs rooms in the inn, waiting for the church to be built. Okay. Oh, let's grab some rockets and just make life easier. Oh, are you Silk Touch? Yes, you are. That way I can just fly up there. Because climbing the scaffolding obviously isn't working. Okay, so you went there. I need a half slab here. You need to go back. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, my plan is villagers to be dotted around in the buildings that they would working. Yep, they should come help. But I have a feeling if they tried to help, they would make things worse. Not better. It's not exactly their skill set. But yeah, so it's a case of there's a blacksmith in there, and at some point I need to set them up in the blacksmith house over there. They'd probably just be walking on your stuff and going. Yep, they would be critics saying I'm not building it right and grumbling at me that I wasn't being fast enough. And complaining. Yep, that it wasn't as good quality and they wanted this feature in and they want that feature in and changing their minds halfway through the design. Yep, exactly. It's good that they're staying in their room in the inn. And leave us workmen alone. So, let's continue with the way around now that I've decided this is going to be the location of the clerics. I know exactly where I'm going to put them now, which is cool. Also, cats are known to be pretty judgmental like that. They can be kind of sometimes. It's a case of cats are very much independent. They own you, not the other way around. They have their own way of looking at things, which is awesome. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put the crossbars on. Yeah, I'll do those in a minute. Let's just get this layer filled in. And we'll come back and detail with the bits we need afterwards. Yep, they're very independent. And the thing with them is they're with you because they want to be with you. Let's pick up the bits of these. I know not everybody's a cat person. Some people are really dog people rather than cat people, and others of us like both, and other pets too. And with a cat, you don't have to worry quite as much when you're out at work. Well, let's grab you and you, and more blocks on the way through. It's a pretty big building, I guess, but hey. At some point, I'm really going to have to learn how to build things a little bit smaller. But that's a skill in itself. Miniature builds. Right, so let's sleep and then grab the cross beams. Exactly. I wouldn't choose between them either. The only reason I never had dogs was because with working full time and being out of the house for so long during a day, it's not fair on them. With a cat, cats are independent. If you leave them alone for 12 hours while you're working, as long as they've got food, water, and a way to get their needs met, it's fine. Right, let's get you. Oops, almost walked off the edge then. Wrong place. Right. And I really should have done that while I was going round there, but hey, never mind. I will take care of it now. I've got a mild cat hair allergy. Not ideal. That's true. Yeah. And yeah, there are, like you say, there are people with allergies to one pet or another, or the fur, or which then however much you would love the pet, it's not possible. No, I don't really need you there. You're just a waste of a block. Yeah, I'm going to figure out you afterwards. You need to come down and you're fine. And I'll just need to figure that out too. I was very so yeah, I can understand why you'd be upset as a kid that you can't have the pets, and it'd be down to something you can't control or do anything about. So you're fine there. You would go here. But in the end, you've got to do what's best for your health, however much you would like it to be otherwise. Right. Yeah. I'll leave that there for the moment. I'm not sure if it's going to live there in the end. Okay. Let's just fill in that side over there. And I really do need to repair these tools at some point. Okay. Right, so we've got kind of the shaping. Just need to join this together with slabs, I think. Put an alternative something maybe underneath. Grab some slabs. Then I need a roof. Yeah. Yeah, asthma's not perfect with pets and their fur. No, it's not fun in general at all either, yeah. Right, so that'll do that. Sits on that. Question is this area. I'm not sure what I'm going to do under there yet. Once I've filled the roof in, I will see what it looks like and see if I can figure out what I want to do with it. It'll come together. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to make them slightly different but feel like they're the same period kind of thing. Or just, but we will see how it works out in the end. That's that block there. Do I have one that side? Don't think I do I? I don't. I probably should. Keep going the wrong way. Right, so if I have a block there, let's find a slab. But yeah. Yeah, that'll do. So I'm thinking of incorporating a bit of what I did over there with the trapdoors at the bottom underneath those ones. So with having that there and it joining kind of like that, hopefully it will work. And I may end up putting those blocks in there, even though technically they're not needed. I think I would like the look of them just as an added detail. And I'm going to take out the ones that I ended up hiding here. Hi, Ek. How was your work day? How are you doing? Busy. Well, that means at least you felt good enough to go to work, though. Because I know you weren't feeling brilliant. So that would do that, which would mirror what's on the other side. See what I can figure out for these end bits. But to be honest, hang on. The one thing I do need to do is pull these up further. Do I have any on me? I do. Because this is supposed to be kind of like a bell tower on the top. So although it's going to have a kind of a slant window in roof coming up to part of it, I want it kind of squared off above it. So how many blocks? So if that's coming in onto that block, that gives me 2. I need to go up at least another 2 or 3 blocks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oops, too far. Yeah, but with the problems today, I should have stayed home. Ugh, it's been one of those days. I'm sorry to hear that, Ek. Hopefully, the next shift will be easier for you. And this one needs to. That's just a temp block to give me something to place against. Right. Probably don't need the inside ones, but if I put them there, we'll see how it goes. And I probably don't need those either, but hey. Nope, I definitely don't need those. Oh, you had classic case of Murphy's Law, huh? What can go wrong will go wrong. Right, so I was saying these. Let's take that out because that doesn't need to be there. I'm only going to have the one tower, I'm not going to have two, so this can come in and meet the roof fine without an additional uplifty bit. Let's get rid of you because I now no longer like you. Do I have any? I don't have any stairs on me. Let's go grab some stairs. Ugh, that's not good. Hopefully everything was sorted as it needed to be. Because you definitely don't want things going boom. And I was all the way over there, wasn't I? Yep, I was. Right. Let's head back down here and see if we can figure out what we're going to do with the underside on this bit. Right. So if that is there and that's there, that'll bring it in. That'll tie that in, okay. Take you out, put you in. Yeah, it seems that pattern seems to be working okay. Now just need to do the same on this side. Right. Want it a little bit further down. Yep. Let's do the same. Yeah. Oops. Yep. The joys of scaffolding. And thank you for the high tray tech. That's a fun walk. Yep. But yeah. What can you say? Yep. Flying is not enabled. No cheating allowed. Even though it is single player. I'm very strict on myself with that. The only time I ever give myself an admin permission is when I've broken my bed and forget to reset my spawn point, and go to the end. Because if I don't have a spawn point in the overworld and I jump into the main end portal in the end, on the end island to come back, I end up on top of that same portal on the obsidian blocks, and I get stuck in a loop, and the only way out of it is for me to TP back to the overworld, at which point I will give myself the permission on the world so that I can do that. Right, so the question is, do I take up a second row of wood so that it touches the sandstone before I change the roof to a stone variant or the copper variant? Speaking of which, let's go check how much copper I've got. Because I'm thinking that roof might look nice in copper. But I'm not sure how much copper I actually have. Probably not a lot, because I haven't been mining for it specifically. So most of the time I've just kind of left it alone. Not that I'm going mining on stream for it. but I should have enough to make me decide whether I want to go to the effort of mining that much copper. Right, so where is my fortune pick? There's my fortune pick. I still, even though I've got an elytra, I still end up walking up and down this path so many times. Right, so copper. Means I need copper blocks. Is copper blocks 9 ingots like the iron? It is. That's expensive. No. Get 36 of them. Yeah, I've got almost a couple of stacks of this. Let's see how much I get out of it. And the thing is, I have plenty of wax, so I can let some of it age and some of it not quite so much. But like I say, I haven't really been deliberately mining for it. But I did find a zombie spawner underneath this island in the new cave generation area. Be sure you use the lucky pick. Yep, I'll be sure to use the fortune pick. And with a zombie spawner, you can convert them to drowned, and drowned drop copper. So it may be worth at some point, setting up a... True, I can do that too, Joe. Thank you for the suggestion. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Because that's a pretty big roof. And you're right, I can mix it in with acacia and jungle. To put a variant in it. Because that's what I went back and did with the brick walls, was put the granite in and the polished granite. Saved me a fortune on the bricks. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I've got a full inventory of... Let's go stick this other stuff away. Yes, I'll have to smelt it, but... Let's put the other variants for that away. I will keep the deep slate ones for the minute. They may come in handy. Okay, so 2 stacks. Give me 15 and a bit stacks. Wow, that's a lot. Let's go visit the smelter array and stick this in the smelter. Yep, so I will leave those to do that. But yeah, kind of just down here and round the corner is a zombie spawner, so that's cool. How is Slime Farm's doing okay, and so's the Glow Inks. Let's leave that to smelt for a few minutes while I go put some of these on the roof. How are you doing, Joe, by the way? Hopefully you're having a great day. But yeah, that's definitely a lot of copper. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Right. We need to put some more of these sandstone in. And I think I may just bring that wood up to the edge. Let's see if I can land better this time. So, wrong way up. Okay, let's go there. And I'll figure the half slabs on the top afterwards. Let's sleep a little. Had a fun trying to the PvP arena in Titancraft earlier. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you had fun with that. Yeah, that's better the way it touches it. Just need to do the same on this side. I'm glad it got played. I know the guys put a lot of work into it. So it's awesome to see people playing it. Are you ready for next weekend now, Joe? You're not great at PvP, but it's still fun. And they did an amazing job with making the arena. Yes, they did. Definitely did that. Yep, and it'll definitely be good to have a fresh start. I agree 100%. Right, so that gets me those bits. So now let's see. Can you put the? It's just a matter of right clicking with copper, isn't it? It is my work weekend though, so I can't be on all day. Oh, that's a shame, but it'll also mean you'll miss some of the crazy lag fest of the first hour or two. So what's the second stage of this copper? I like it, but it's very bright. It is part of the fun, yes. Let's have a look at the acacia. I know I don't have much acacia, but I just want to see the acacia and the jungle next to it. Okay, so that might be cool. I like it, but like I say, it seems a little bit bright. I know I have some. I know I don't have a lot of it, but I do have or some acacia and some jungle. So yeah, I can see how that would work. And I can see how that would work too. Let's go and make a. Yeah, I'm thinking of waxing it, but I'm wondering about letting it age just slightly. Like I say, I'm just not sure about it being this bright. I'm thinking maybe the next stage on. Okay, let's just fly. Yeah, that goes really well with it, and that might break it up enough that I can wax it at that stage. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wax it at this stage and make the roof copper, put in some of the acacia, and then maybe unwax a couple of the blocks and see how it looks. Let's go grab some wax. Where are you? Like I say, I'm not short on wax, so although I am short on bees, my updating to 118, all the bees disappeared. I still need to replace them. But first things first, let's wax these ones. Yay, a new achievement. There we go. Go grab the let's put this stuff in my inventory away first. Then we'll go grab the smelted ingots and see how far we can get with it, with what we've got. And remember to repair the elytra. Okay. This'll do for the minute while it continues cooking the rest of it. What I need to do is put a bubble vator or something in. That way I'm not coming up and down these ladders all the time. The bubble vator would be handy. Hi, Calendar. Thank you for the raid. How did the rest of your stream go? It's much appreciated. So we're continuing working on the Tudor island. We're working on a church today on the hill. I need to put a crane on the roof, but I need to come up with a design that's a right size for a treadmill crane. So I know what I want to build. I just putting it on hold until I've had time to design a crane. I just haven't had time yet. Oh, I'm up here. And I really should be down here. Crafting blocks. So yeah, it's see how far we get. That's cool. It's not masses, but hopefully it'll be enough to do the job. Especially if, like Joe said, sprinkling in the acacia. Do I need anything else out of there? Probably. I need these as well. And that's where my shovel is. Yep. All granite as well. Yeah. Which will help reduce the amount of copper needed. But I do have a habit of making sure an area is full of one block and then going through and detailing it. Thank you for the gas fireball and making me jump. Nope, I don't want you behind me, thank you. Then I have to remember to go over these with the wax. But I'm glad you mentioned, Ali, that you get a lot more now from fortuning than the copper blocks. So you need to go here. Definitely makes a metallic-y kind of sound. But it can become annoying very fast. But I do like the fact that the sounds in the game have got better. Oops, come back. What I'm probably going to do is, because of the limited resources, instead of doing the entire roof, which I would usually prefer to do. Oh, the sounds aren't making it to the stream, are they not? Okay, hang on a second. Apologies for that. That any better? No, it's not showing on the thing at all. I will need to see what's going on with my game sounds. It looks like for some reason they're kind of muted. But not muted. Sounds. Oops, well, that's not good. Yeah, I'll have to fix that after stream. Apologies for that. Right, so we have a couple of those there. Oops, wrong screen up. That's not good. True. Only I get annoyed with them. Right, so let's. I should have grabbed more wax, I think. Then I need to finish off that tower. Right, so we got the first couple. Sure, I got those. Okay. Good job I set up the bee farm earlier. Just double checking I haven't missed any. Right. So let's see if we can switch in some of the other blocks. So granite as well. So let's go grab the granite. Nope, I guess they didn't. But then again, it would take a lot of wax to do that. I wouldn't want to have to do that, that's for sure. Right, so that is polished. And I have a few normal. I'm not sure which is going to work well with it, so we'll give it a try. But the sun will be down in a second, so we'll sleep. We won't go up to do it until we've had a chance to sleep and make it light again. Yep, lots of copper polish to keep it nice and shiny. I don't want that job either. Right, okay, so I want you. No, I don't want a hole in my roof, thank you. In the right build, yes. This isn't the right build for a hole in the roof. Yeah, not too bad. The acacia goes in really well. The granite isn't too bad either. The polished granite. I'm not sure. I haven't tried the standard granite, but I'm not sure if it's going to be too busy as a standard granite. I know this is just as busy, but it's more muted. What do you guys think? No. Looks good, huh? Okay, well, we will continue doing that. Let's just punch a hole through so I can go in and grab these copper blocks when I need to. And I want some more granite stairs. And we'll want some more acacia stairs. You think it looks okay? Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it looks at the end. If I don't like it, it can always be changed. I think the acacia goes a bit better with it than the granite. The granite I'm not 100% sure on. If I was, to be honest, I'm more tempted to remove those bits of granite. But I like the acacia. The acacia matches a lot better than this, but we'll see. Yeah, the polished ones definitely fit better. Move those off the hotbar because we're not going to be using them. Knock out another block or two of those. And let's put a granite. Oops, wrong place. Let's pop back down. Grab these few blocks. And we will see how far this Remainer gets it. Yeah, the other one's better, Joe. I agree on that. Like I say, the polished looks better with it. The acacia looks fantastic with it. So that does look a lot better there. The normal granite was detracting from the build, not adding to it. And that's fine. It's all a matter of trial and error. But thank you for suggesting the acacia and granite. And that's why I love building on stream. Because you guys come up with things I'm not thinking about at the time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wax them all to start with, put it in the detail blocks, and then what I will do is I will go across a few of them with the axe and remove the wax, and then keep an eye on it. And see how it looks. Because it goes greenish, and I'm not sure the green tint will work with the rest of the build, which is why I only want one or two to do that, so I can see how it looks. Okay, so these are waxed ones. Oops. Right, well, that was great. It's 10 p.m. You're off to bed. Good night, Ek. You take care of yourself and have a great day tomorrow. Let's sleep and do some waxing and detailing. Then I need to go back down and grab some more of the ingots we have smelting, because I need some half slabs. A lot of those were already waxed. Okay, so let's do the detail on here. Okay. And here we go with a granite and acacia. Can I get in there and grab those? I don't want those to despawn. They will be handy for the future. I hear a kitty cat somewhere. Ah, there's a kitty cat. And I hear another kitty cat. Thank you, Hallie. Let's put a couple here. Wrong granite. They're not the ones I want. I want these ones, thank you. Okay, so where did that go? Placed a block somewhere, or no, I didn't. It just made the sound that I'd placed a block. It was pretending. Placing breaking the blocks is weird that way. Yep. It's definitely weird sometimes, especially if you're standing there and it tries to place it where you stood. That's not bad. We got 38 stairs back. Now we just need to go grab the others so that I can make some half slabs for the top and a couple of dark oak slabs. Grab those. Let's head back down to the smelter. Yep. I know we've hit the 2 hour mark, but I would like to at least get this roof finished before I call it the end of a stream. And it shouldn't take a minute or two to grab some more of these ingots. Right, so come on. I wasn't too bad out of 2 stacks. I was concerned we wouldn't have anywhere near enough for the roof. Yeah, I dug out I was digging out an area for a farm anyway, and then I started clearing a little bit, and then I came across a slime chunk. So I made a slime farm, which is good because of the amount. But I had a beacon, which helped, Ali. If you've got beacons, yeah. Yes, it does change a lot because, like I say, it wasn't too bad with the beacons. I started digging it without it, and I thought, as the saying goes, bugger that for a game of soldiers. Excuse the language. So yeah, it's a case of nope. I will go find a fortress and get some beacons. Right, so let's make the copper blocks. Let's got a stack in a bit. We'll see how that goes. What I'll probably have to do is put a lightning rod on the top of here too. Let's wax them. Right, so I want you and I want you. Do I need to do any on that side? Oh, I missed one. So, yeah. You see what I mean about the green? It's okay, I'm just not sure on it. I'm going to live with it for a little bit and see how I feel. So, right, I just have a few of you to do, don't I? No, not the cut sandstone. Where is the smooth sandstone? Yeah, that's the thing. If it was full green, it wouldn't work. But it'd have to be the stage 1. Stage 2 pushing it. Oh, you're not supposed to go there. You're supposed to be back one. You probably need to... Okay. I need to switch those out afterwards. Just get these blocks in. They're done, they're done, they're done. And what I need to do is put a roof on this section. But we will do that next stream. Or I may do it off stream. Depending upon how much time I have. But it's coming together. There's still a chunk of work to do with it, but it'll get there. Okay, let's see who's streaming. So who we can send a raid to. Right, so the only people I have are Eliza and DS9 playing Phasmo. So anybody else have anyone? Let me just check the Discords. I shut the Discords down when I'm Yep, nope, they're the only ones I can see. So we'll send a raid Eliza's way. We haven't sent one her way this week, I don't think. Okay. So So we're going to raid. So if you remember to hit the refresh button when you get there, you then become your view accounts for her views too, kind of thing. So I will see you over there, and you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will be streaming again Monday, the normal time. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, have a great week. Take care. You too, Ali. Take